We're getting in more and more reports. In fact, in the latest being reported, the Shri Mahabhagya Lakshminarayan Mandir on the outskirts of Bangladesh's capital of Dhaka has been vandalized, set ablaze by unidentified miscreants. This comes after the ISKCON, International Society for Krishna Consciousness, ISKCON, had alleged that its center in Dhaka was burnt down earlier in the day. The ISKCON Kolkata Vice President earlier had said that the targeted attack on members of the community, members of the Vaishnavite order, has gone on unabated, as vandals set ablaze idols inside the temple at the Namhata property. Getting in details of another temple that's been attacked, the Laxminarayan Mandir has been set ablaze in Dhaka. Kishalay is joining me live. Kishalay is live from the Republic Bangla newsroom. Kishalay, is this a separate attack that we are reporting today from the one reported at the ISKCON temple in Dhaka? How many attacks have we heard of in the last 24 hours?
Well, to tell you clearly, this is exactly not a separate attack, but these temples were very close and they were just side by side. One was this Laxminarayan temple and one was ISKCON Dhaka's Namhatta center, which had Jagannath, Baladev, Subhadra deities and deities of Radha Krishna. So these temples were very close and these temples were almost attached to each other. Now, both of these temples were vandalized, in fact, and yesterday night, midnight, around 2 a.m., miscreants, especially the Islamic jihadists, whoever is creating all these nonsense in Bangladesh, attacking Hindus, killing Hindus, completely vandalizing temples since last 3 months. They have done the same. All the Yunus, people of Yunus, all of them came yesterday night, in the middle of the night. They poured petrol all over the area, put fire and completely burned down the temple. Radharaman Das posted about these temples today in his X handle, and he said that ISKCON Namhatta Center has been completely burnt down, and this Laxminarayan temple as well. So exactly not two, these are not two separate incidents, but these are two temples which were very closely connected and very closely situated, almost attached to each other. So this campus was burned down by the Islamic jihadists, the radicals who came to create all these nonsense and completely unabated. They are not being stopped by the police, not being stopped by army. Muhammad Yunus is completely letting these miscreants, these jihadists, completely do anything they want, and they are running the government, it seems. ISKCON is completely dismayed, and they have also reached out to the Indian government as well as the US government and United Nations in order to intervene in the matter.
Stay with me. In fact, the ISKCON Namhata Center was earlier burned down in Bangladesh as well. I'm getting those details of what ISKCON had claimed a few hours ago, saying that the deities of Shri Lakshminarayan and all items inside the temple were burned down completely. The center is located in Dhaka, and this was early morning between 2 to 3 a.m. As Kishalay has been saying, they're very close to each other. Miscreants set ablaze the Shri Radha Krishna temple, the Shri Mahabhagya Lakshminarayan Mandir, which fall together under the Hare Krishna Namhata Sangha, which is located in Dhuar village under the jurisdiction of Turak police station, Dhaka. So there are specific details that Bangladesh cannot deny. Bangladesh has become a safe haven for Islamist radicals, and they are on a rampage against the Hindu community. The fire was initiated by lifting of the tin roof at the back of the temple using petrol or octane. We have the address as well of where these attacks have taken place. The ISKCON has claimed that attacks were continuing, and despite the ISKCON drawing attention of the interim government under Yunus in Bangladesh, not much is being done by the police or the administration to assuage their grievances or address their concerns. Here's a response that came in from ISKCON earlier.
आज सवेरे 2 से 3 बजे के बीच में इस्कॉन का एक नामहट सेंटर है ढाका उपजिला में। वहां पर जो कुछ लोग आकर पेट्रोल फेंक कर पूरे मंदिर को जला दिया है। वहां पर श्री लक्ष्मी नारायण जी का विग्रह था, श्री राधा कृष्ण और बहुत सारे और भी डेटीज थे। तो लक्ष्मी नारायण जी का जो विग्रह है पूरी तरह से वो क्षतिग्रस्त हो गया है। पूरा जो मंदिर है वो जल गया है। तो ये बहुत ही दुखद है। हम देख रहे हैं कि हम बहुत आशा करके रखे थे कि शायद अब ये हिंसा कम होगी। 2 दिन से थोड़ा सा कम भी हुआ था, लेकिन फिर से आज जो ये अटैक हुआ है इस्कॉन के एक और मंदिर में, वो बहुत दुखद है। अभी और भी मेरे पास में कई वीडियोज आए हैं जहां पर हम देख सकते हैं कि कुछ लोग बहुत ही खतरनाक बोल रहे हैं इस्कॉन के भक्तों के लिए कहा जा रहा है कि अगर इस्कॉन को बैन नहीं किया जाएगा तो हम लोग इतने दिन का मोहलत देते हैं और अगर सरकार इस्कॉन को नहीं बैन करेगी तो हम लोग खुद इस्कॉन के लोगों की हत्या करना शुरू करेंगे। तो सबसे पहले तो अगर इस तरह के जो भड़काऊ बयान दिए जा रहे हैं वहां के सरकार को चाहिए कि ऐसे लोगों को गिरफ्तार किया जाए, क्योंकि ये बहुत सारे लोगों को इस तरह से भड़काया जा रहा है।
এটা মানে আমাদেরই পারিবারিক মন্দির। তো এটা গত রাতে আপনার রাত 8টার দিকে এখানে কিছু দুর্বৃত্ত পিছন দিয়ে আপনার ওই যে টিনগুলো ওইখান থেকে স্ক্রু খুলে ওই দিক দিয়ে আপনার কি বলে ওই যে পেট্রোল দিয়ে অকটেন দিয়ে আগুন দিয়ে করে যেগুলো পুড়ে ফেলছে। এখানে যে আমাদের বিগ্রহ এটা হলো লক্ষ্মী, আমাদের লক্ষ্মী দেবী, তারপর নারায়ণ, লক্ষ্মী দেবীর শাড়ি পরা ছিল, নারায়ণের ধুতি পরা ছিল, এগুলো সব পুড়ে ফেলছে। আর এই যে এখানে আপনার এই ছিল যে পর্দা ছিল টানানো পুরোটা, এগুলো সব একদম পুরো ছাই করে ফেলছে। তো ওদের আরো বড় কোনো প্ল্যান ছিল। এদের মাঝখানে এসে আবার আমার ভাইস্তা একটু বের হয়েছে রাত 8টার সময় ঘর থেকে, পয়সা দুয়ারে দাঁড়াইছে, দেখে যে এখানে আগুন জ্বলতেছে। তো সাথে সাথে এসে এগুলা জল টল দিয়ে আমরা করছি। তারপর আমাদের সবাইকে ডাকছে, ডাকার পরে তারপরে আমরা পিছনে গেলাম। তো যখন আমরা পিছনে গেছি তখন ওই এখানেই ছিল, মানে আমাদের সাউন্ড পাইয়া ওই দিকটা বের হয়ে চলে গেছে দুর্বৃত্তরা, মানে যারা আসছিল এটা বের হয়ে চলে গেছে। তারপরে আমরা আমাদের যে এরিয়ার সেনাবাহিনীর কর্নেল লেফটেন্যান্ট ওনাকে ফোন দিলাম, থানাতে ফোন দিলাম, এরা আইসা বিভিন্নভাবে একটি করে থানার পুলিশ এসবি এনএসআই এরা আইসা এগুলো তদন্ত করতেছে। আমরা থানায় অলরেডি একটা মামলা করেছি। তো দেখি আমরা এখন প্রশাসনের কাছে আমাদের দাবি থাকবে যাতে এটা সুষ্ঠু তদন্ত হয়, আমরা সুষ্ঠু বিচার পাই।
I'm going back to Kishale. Kishale is joining us live from the Republic Bangla newsroom. In fact, Republic Bangla has been in the forefront of reporting this, so much so that the Bangladesh government even wants Republic Bangla banned in Bangladesh. It is the most watched channel in Bangladesh as well. What's been the response of the UNIS government to these letters? I saw a letter that's been written by even the Ramakrishna Mission a few minutes back. Kishale, how is the Bangladesh government responding to all of this?
Yeah, exactly. The Hindus in Bangladesh, all organizations are coming together against Yunus. And this letter is very nicely written. It's written in the letter very clearly that Yunus government should release Chinmay Krishna Prabhu as soon as possible in order to reinstate its respect. So the letter indirectly says that all the respect, all the value of this Yunus government has been shattered by this arrest, illegal arrest of Chinmay Krishna Prabhu. This letter is written by Ramakrishna Mission Dhaka to Muhammad Yunus, to the chief advisor, so-called peace laureate, Nobel Peace Prize laureate. He has received this letter. It says that in order to reinstate and get back your respect, please release Chinmay Krishna Prabhu. Now, it completely exposes Muhammad Yunus government and shows how the Hindus have become united, all organizations have become united in Bangladesh in order to fight this extremism by Muhammad Yunus. At one hand, the Hindus come together, on the other hand, the extremists and the radical jihadists continue to attack temples.
Thank you for that, Kishale, for getting us those details. Back-to-back attacks on Hindu temples in Bangladesh. ISKCON temple. There are two temples that specifically have been targeted. Once again, I'm mentioning the names of the temples. Miscreants, that is radicals in Islamist overrun Bangladesh. Look at that. Have set ablaze the Shri Radha Krishna temple, the Shri Mahabhagya Lakshminarayan temple, and both of these temples fall under the Hare Krishna Namhata Sangha, which is under the jurisdiction of the police in Dhaka. So all of this is happening in Bangladesh's capital of Dhaka.